I'm back and I wanted to give you guys a quick update. So I did a bit of progress. I will be honest and say that I've been busy with work and that has kind of got in the way of me being able to do as much as I wanted to do, but I still did quite a lot that I am proud of. So I wanted to share that with you. As you can see, I'm kind of just bouncing around the canvas because the canvas has evolved. It has evolved and I quite like it. It's good for brainstorming. Let me show you what I have done. So you can see that actually, if I didn't show you last time, there is a website and you can go to MindScribe.io and you can have a look at it. I won't go into much detail on it at the moment because I believe I showed you it last time. But what I will show you is the designs that I did for MindScribe in terms of what the first view of the home screen could look like when you open the app. There's three styles that I started with: ambient recorder, thought library, and daily companion. And when I named them, I'm talking about the vibe. So if you look at the first one, the vibe is very much like just an ambient recorder. You open, you tap, you speak, and then it gets transcribed and it gets automatically categorized as a thought. The second one has a vibe of like a thought library, so you can see the cards and you can see the button at the top, at the bottom where you can tap to speak. And then the third one also has the bottom at the top, the button at the bottom to tap to speak, but it gives you more like a daily companion vibe, so you can see kind of like a timeline. I am building in public, and I asked lots of people online on social media what they thought, and it seemed like everyone was pretty much divided between option A and B, and it seemed that there were different reasons as to why. So people quite liked the big button that says tap to speak, but at the same time, people also liked the way the cards were displayed on option B. And so I thought, why don't I just combine both of them so that we have an option that makes everyone quite happy? And that's where we have these two options over here. So as you can see, got a tap to record button, and then you've got the recent thoughts in a more beautiful displayed card, and then you have the same variation just with a different layout. So instead of the tap to button being at the top, it's the bottom. And I thought, well, I can keep asking people on social media about it, but it's probably best to get started with building. And then once I've built it, at least a first iteration of the app, I can open up to people for early access testing. And then you guys can test and use it and then let me know what you like about it, what don't you like. And this is just one example of a screen. I actually do want you guys to give me as much detail as you can about what you like about the whole app, what you don't, what you want to see changed. This could be anything from colors to features, functionality. So yeah, let me know, and you can go to MindScribe.io to join the early access list. I can't speak today. See, this is how busy I've been. I've forgotten how to speak. It's been chaotic this week, but here we are. Let's go to show. I just want to show you guys. So I've got the pitch deck. I've built a pitch deck for MindScribe. I can go into it a little bit, I suppose. I don't want to go too deep into it, and I'm still refining this, so I will be working on this. I have, I believe, like an hour and a half to submit checkpoint number 2 for the Buildathon in Replit, so I'll probably have to just do a few minor tweaks before I upload it over there. But yeah, it's just a pitch deck to show you what I'm thinking. Nothing crazy. This is not set in stone. It's just things that I'm thinking about and how I envision the product. And I'm pitching it based on my current vision and certain ideas I have about different features, different tiers, etc. If we go back to the canvas, I've also built a video. I don't know if I had it last time or not. I can't remember if the last video I had built it or not, but if I haven't shown you guys, then there we are. I did a little something over there. I still want to refine it a little bit because I'm not entirely 100%, but it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool Where did that idea go? There you go. Right. So the progress so far has been the designs that you saw, iterating over those designs. So what I initially thought would look good actually ended up being a bit different than what people resonated with. I have got a little promotional video that I will be iterating a bit more. I've got the pitch deck fully built out, which I'll just finalize now before I upload it to checkpoint number 2. And then I've got the first version of the app. And I'll show you quickly because I would assume that I don't, am I supposed to show you? Yeah, probably. Well, either way, I can show you guys a little bit of it and you can let me know what you think. But if we go, I'm trying to think if I've created an account. Wait, there's something that's not making sense to me. Oh, okay. Simulate on, let's do simulate on Android. So we could change here just to see the app on Android. I believe I probably need to create an account, or there should be an account created for it. Okay, so I don't mind you guys seeing this because this is obviously not not a real account. It's just a test account, but I'll just use this email and password which Replit kindly gave me. Don't try and use this. It won't work, guys. It will not work. Okay. There's something I need to look into, which I'll look into in a bit. So I will. Can I copy? Oh yeah, I can. Fantastic. Woo-hoo. And then sign in. I just realized you probably will use this account because you could just scan the QR code on your phone. Yeah. Fine by me. Fine by me. I'll change the password of this test account before I upload this video. Sign in. Okay. I'm having issues. No, I'm not. Woohoo! Look at that. So you come in and straight away you can see there's some issues yet that I'm yet to fix. So the icons are not showing properly. But I can record my first store. Each recording, it's just got a fantastic, and then it says good afternoon test because the name that I put in the test account was test. Just for clarity's sake. It gives you the date, it's fantastic. I'll probably add the time as well. Maybe that might be useful. And yeah, you can record your first store. I haven't actually tried it yet because, yeah, I've not had the time. Let me try it while using the app. Sure. Hello. I was just thinking about the fact that I need to make sure after this YouTube video, I upload the checkpoint number 2 build-a-thon Replit project. This needs to include the pitch deck as well and some ideas around how I actually pivoted throughout the week. And then I finished it all. By the way, this is actually my first time. This is my first time trying it. The reason why it's probably not working is because I am trying it on an Android simulator, whereas I should be trying it with my actual phone. So I could just scan the QR code and do that. And yeah, I need to do some testing. But there is a lot more to see. Unfortunately, it's try again. Well, it's not going to work, but there's a lot more to see. So I can't show you more because I need to record tweets. And I'm clearly not prepared given how busy I've been with work. But yeah, you can search for tweets and there's different tags. These are pre-made, but you can also create your own tags and then you can search for tweets. You can also click into tweets so you can get, so when you record a tweet, it listens to your audio, it'll then transcribe it, and then it'll auto-categorize it. It'll also organize it, and if it's like a to-do, then it'll extract the to-do. If it's an insight, it'll extract the insight. It'll also extract reflections. It's very good at recognizing all of that. And it's built to really be a thinking partner. It's very easy to have thoughts all the time, but it's very hard to capture them at all times, which is the problem that MindScribe solves. And you can see insight. So we haven't yet recorded any thoughts. So we have so much functionality that hasn't been unlocked yet. As you can see, To unlock deep analysis, you need to record this amount of thoughts. To unlock patterns and themes, you need to record this amount of thoughts. To unlock the top themes, you need to record this amount of thoughts. And I kind of want to gamify in a sense, so that you have really cool insights being given to you, provided by the data and information that you want to give it to them. So if you're using this for business, you're using this for relationships, for career, for your life in general, just think about it as on the go. I can record it all, and then be rest assured that it'll be transcribed, it'll be organized, and then the app will also look at analyzing my thinking patterns, analyzing my thoughts, and giving me really helpful data and helpful suggestions and recommendations and all of the good stuff. And you can have your profile as well, and there's the dark mode. There's also the light mode, so people might prefer the light mode. Again, I'm still finalizing what all of this will look like. So this is not the final version of MindScribe. I want to be very clear, this is not the final version of MindScribe. This is the very early, initial, still building phase of MindScribe. And yeah, that is it. I will jump off now because I don't want to make this video too long. I'll give you guys another update next week, and it'll be good because the app will be more fully developed, and hopefully by then I'll also have opened it to early access testing so that you guys can get some testing in and tell me what you like and what you don't like. But stay tuned. MindScribe it's going somewhere. It's an idea that I absolutely love. It's a problem that I deeply have, that I want to solve for, and I can only imagine how many people also have this. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.